I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content with the people. Y'all know what we here to talk about. Appreciate you. Shout out to Deco Son. What's good? Y'all know we're here to talk about what's going on at Fiserv Forum between the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Phoenix Suns. It's raining hard outside in Milwaukee right now, and it is raining threes in Fiserv Forum. I cannot believe the lack of perimeter defense on this team. We look crazy out here with this perimeter defense. We just let Royce O'Neal look like a prime Allen Houston on us. Let me repeat. We just let Royce O'Neal look like the New York Knicks version of Allen Houston on us. How? I thought we got ahead. We had some momentum going. Kuzma was going crazy today. Shout out to Kuzma. He was going absolutely crazy today. Miles Turner played well in the first half. We had multiple people in double figures, but when you can't guard the three, you're letting the team shoot 50% from three and 50% from the field, and you're turning the ball over, you're going to lose. This game could have been much worse if it wasn't for the offensive output of Miles Turner and Kyle Kuzma. Also, Giannis doesn't look right. I think Giannis just needs to shut it down for the rest of the year. I don't understand what he's trying to prove or what the objective is. He was wincing in pain. He looks hobbled. He doesn't look like he has any lift. What is the end game? What is the goal with the Bucks? Are you trying to get this man hurt for real? I mean, like, what are you doing? He clearly doesn't look right. And then you let him come back. Is he the coach or are y'all the coach? Who's in control of this team? Whose team is this? Like, is this Giannis? I understand it's Giannis's team, but is it really his team like that? Because he clearly doesn't look well. In the best interest out of Giannis Antetokounmpo and his body, he needs to shut it down and rest. He can barely dunk right now. Like, what are we trying to prove? This team is in shambles anyway, as long as Doc is here. And we'll get into Doc and what y'all been sending me on Instagram, Twitter, and whatnot. We're gonna get into that too. You know what? This sounds crazy, but at least we didn't get blown out by 30. I mean, we played good offense. Our defense is one of the worst in the NBA. Let me tell y'all some stats. We're number 2 in 3-point offense, right? But we're number 23 in 3-point defense. And that is usually the difference in most of these games we lose. We can't guard the 3. But I do want to get some positives in here before we get into the numbers. I did really like the starting lineup today with Kuzma and Jang started. I really like that. I think that is a move going forward. I really think that we should do that moving forward. I like that a lot. And obviously, you would want KPJ instead of Rollins. And we'll get into Rollins as well. I saw y'all letting Rollins have it. Y'all let that on Rollins. Yeah, damn, yeah. I didn't see y'all just firing him up in the comment section. We gonna get into that, but I do want to just bring up a couple positive things. Is Kuzma got enough cachet with the fan base now where you wouldn't want to trade Kuzma? He's a point forward. He can bring the ball up. He can guard multiple positions. He's getting better and better as the year goes on. Is Kuzma someone that Bucks Nation wants to move forward with, or are you willing to part ways with Kuzma? Let me know in the comment section. And salute the friends and family. Salute the Bucks Nation. My bad. Just these L's just take a little bit out of y'all boy for a minute. My apologies. Salute the friends and family, Bucks Nation. And then Ryan Rollins. Just to get into that briefly, I know when the call-ins come, we're gonna get into all of that, but I just want y'all to take in consideration, right? You're playing NBA basketball. You're in your low 20s. You had such an outstanding beginning of the season. Then teams started adjusting to your gameplay. You don't have anybody to help you improve or work out the kinks. And instead, you're trying to figure it out by yourself. And it looks like you're regressing. But in actuality, you just don't have any guidance. Think about how your brain was at 23 while y'all bombing on this dude. Think about where your brain was at 23 to 25, 26. And how fragile your confidence was. And then if you didn't have anybody to talk to about the problems you had, like, he's in a bad position. The league adjusted to him, and he had nobody to help him adjust to the league's adjustments. We got to take that in consideration when we're talking about Ryan Rollins. He's still a great talent. He just needs guidance. If you don't know what to do or nobody's helping you be better, what do you expect to happen? It's regression. It's the same thing that's happened with AJ Green. Nobody is helping him adjust to what the league has made adjustments to their game. That's just what it is. And I bomb on AJ. Am I ready to move on? Yes, but that's a different conversation. But to his detriment, they don't have any guidance. As Gibson Nicholas says, there's no development program on this team. There's nothing instituted within this organization to help players get better. And then when they don't, they regress. We trade them to another team, and they get to hooping because they have a system, a foundation, and an ideology to believe in. So let's just take Ryan Rollins with a grain of salt. He has talent. He has a lot of talent. We have him signed to an economical contract, and y'all are talking about trading, and we got him for a little bit of nothing, and he's averaging 15 to 17 points a game. Let's slow it down a little bit, friends and family. Let's slow it down. Ryan Ross can improve his dribbling. Is his dribbling the best? No. But he can work on that in the offseason. That can improve. But his tenacity, his other abilities, that's God given, and those can be molded to be even better. So let's just take it easy a little bit on Ryan Rollins. Y'all want to bomb on AJ Green? I respect that a lot more. AJ Green deserves to get bombed on. Now, if you want to say let's move on from him, I'm all for that because he's getting 4 years, 40 million, and that's 30 million way too much in my opinion. So I would say if we were gonna move on for anybody, it would be AJ Green out of those two because I feel AJ Green is a 3-point specialist and you can get one of those. I think you can find one of those or draft one of those. I don't think that's a particularly unique talent in my opinion. But the Bucks, I mean, like today, right? The only reason we were competitive is because we got hot. And that's what I was telling y'all the other day. We're going to have games where people are shooting well, multiple people in double figures will be able to compete. But what will always stop us from winning games is our terrible defensive philosophy. This doubling, allowing wide open threes, and then not. See, this is the thing. If you're getting the wide open looks, okay, at the beginning. But the problem is when you're consistently and continuing to get the wide open looks throughout the game and there's no adjustments made. Why isn't someone being held accountable? We're at the bottom of the bottom for 3-point defense, which means people are getting whatever they want. What is going on in practice? It don't even got to be a practice. Y'all could just talk on the plane. It's a very simple conversation. Let me tell y'all how it go. Hey, y'all listen up. Hey, everybody, take the headphones off. Put your iPads down. I got something to say. No more doubling. Hold your man. Conversation over. If you can't hold your man one-on-one, you're going to get cooked until you get better. My man Ousmane Dieng was getting treated by Jalen Green, but he kept coming back. He was getting he ain't quit, and I respected that. He got dropped, he got sprayed, and he kept coming, and he gave as good as he got, and I respect that. And shout out to Ousmane Dieng. I've been telling y'all, hey, Ousmane Dieng is a point forward. If Ousmane Dieng get in the weight room, he come down to the gym with us and get some weight on him, he's gonna be a problem. I told Amtrax he has all the skills to me of a young Scottie Pippen. And I'm telling y'all first, he has all of the tools of a young Scottie Pippen. The length, the arms, the athleticism, the agility. He has a lot of the tools. I really want us to retain Ousmane Dieng in the offseason. I think that needs to be up to the highest priority. To the highest priority. Let's make sure to get the likes up as you come in here, friends and family. This is the best Bucks community on YouTube. Come on now. So that's definitely a person I want us to re-sign. And we got to figure out what we're doing with Cam Thomas. I feel like we're sabotaging Cam Thomas. We're not allowing him to get cooking it on. We need scoring. That's our only chance of winning. And you keep taking in and out of the guy that can score to put in AJ Green. What is the affinity of Doc Rivers and this coaching staff with AJ Green getting considerable minutes, not giving anything? You got Cam Thomas that can score 30 to 50 at any time, and you sitting here playing games, putting AJ Green in. That lets me know you're not serious about winning, are you? Knock it off. Shout out to you, Repo Vlog. Salute. That's crazy. What is going on here? Where is John Horst? Where is this mook? Where's John Horst? No one is saying anything. And this team is going downhill fast with no accountability, nothing. Get Doc out of here. And let's get into Doc real quick. Then we'll get over the numbers. I'm going to open up the lines. I got to cook for a minute, friends and family. I got the notes. I got the text message that Bobby Portis was saying that he doesn't have any indication that Doc Rivers isn't coming back next year. Oh, that is insane to me. If that's the case, he needs to be fired immediately. That's crazy. You think you can lose like this and do this franchise like this and just come back is insane. That's crazy. Wow, man. If y'all don't get this dude up out of here, out of Fiserv Forum, or out of the 414 immediately, Doc is too much now. It's enough now. This is crazy. What is happening with our beloved Bucks? Giannis is out there looking like an old man because he's hobbled and he's still playing. Why is Giannis playing? We're not winning a championship. That's not being negative. That's being logical. We go to the playoffs, and do what? We can't guard the three. This is a 3-point league. We'll get put out. What is the point? Are you playing, Giannis? Whose man's is this? Why are y'all allowing this? We're playing a dangerous game. Keep playing Giannis. I'm telling y'all right now, we're playing a dangerous game to continue to play Giannis with nothing at stake. There's no reason for him to be playing. There's nothing at stake. He can't win any awards. What is the reason? This is a problem. The Bucks don't communicate. They don't communicate with the fan base. We have no clue what they're thinking, what they want to do. Just like the product on the court, they don't know what they want to do. Look at that. We got beat by 15 and we was in this game. Let's get to these numbers. I'm going to open up the lines. This is crazy. Giannis out there looking like, oh, man, and y'all still letting this man hoop is crazy. Man, this is... John Horst, get him up out of here, too. Can't trust nobody with no mustache anyway like that. Get him up out of here. Bucks lose at home, 129-114. It was close in the first half. We had a great second quarter. Third quarter was cool. The wheels came off in the fourth quarter and at the end of the third, and we just never recovered. Royce O'Neal had the game of his life. 31 minutes, 21 points, 7 of 11 from 3. Yo. Royce O'Neal is a utility player. He's like a bottom guy on the bench. Our defense is so bad, we made him look great tonight. Our defense is horrible. You know what? Since Greg Buckner is the defensive coordinator, fire him tonight. Just so somebody gets held accountable. I need someone gone. Devin Booker, one of the smoothest scorers in the NBA, 27 points. Jalen Green was cooking early but fizzled late, had 25. Grayson Allen chipped in with 12. Yo. They bombed us up out our own building, y'all. They shot 54% from the field, right? 47% from the three. They shot 47%. They shot 51 threes. They got up 51 threes and hit 24. What are we doing? We can't blame the officials. 9 of 11 from the free throw line. 33 assists, only 11 turnovers, 9 steals. The hobbled Giannis, 22 points, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers. Kyle Kuzma, MVP of today's game, 33 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block. Ousmane Dieng, I thought, played solid. He did get cooked a couple times on defense, but that's going to happen. He had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, only 1 turnover and 1 steal. Miles Turner, 22 points. He had 16 in the first half, 5 of 8 from 3, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. Ryan Rollins did not have his best moment. 14 points, 7 assists, 5 turnovers, and 1 steal. Definitely was loose with the ball. And I agree with what y'all was saying. Before y'all go in, after we open up the lines, yes, Ryan Rollins' handles are not the best. That's something you can work on, and that is definitely due to on ball pressure. I understand that, but the game would be easier for him as well if you know that your player is struggling a little bit dribbling. To how about you set some picks, some screens? How about you do that to try to get him loose, get him in a better position? That would make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? So we just got to understand that these players are not put in the best position to be successful. We just got to say that. Torian, it was good to see Torian Prince back. Welcome back, Torian Prince. You didn't score, but it was good to see you healthy and on the court. We didn't get anything from Nance. We didn't get anything from AJ Green in 15 minutes. Cam Thomas had 8 points in 15 minutes. We shot 51%. We hit 16 threes, 14 to 20 from the free throw line. Only 26 assists, 16 turnovers, 6 steals. We deserve to lose again. They outscored the bench points. They outscored our bench. The rebounding wasn't an issue. We can't blame rebounding today. It's just they bombed on us from three. That's literally what this game comes down to. They bombed on us from three. We gave up, 22 points off turnovers. I mean, but fast break point. It just comes down to 3-point shooting. You can't let a team hit 24 threes on you and expect to win. Let's just keep it real, y'all. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. We let this happen. I cannot believe this team is disintegrating before our eyes in this fashion. This looks crazy. This looks absolutely crazy, y'all. Let me see you in the building. We're going to open up the lines here in a moment. This is ridiculous. Salute to friends and family. I appreciate y'all tapping in, talking about this nonsense that they're calling a team out here, this JV team. We can't guard anybody. We would have a problem guarding Duke right now. This is ridiculous. Daddy Commander was good. Trina was good. Jeff Riley, I see you in the building. Bibby Joseph was good. Dre West was good. Trina was good. Dre, this is a tough one, bro. This is real tough. John Hassel was good. Appreciate you. Derek Stevenson, Mr. 414 in the building. Mr. Cool, the living legend. Patricia P was good, ma'am. Appreciate you. Robert Walker Murphy in the building. Was good. Queens of the chat in here heavy. I like it. Was good. What up, Simeon? Appreciate you. My boy Jimmy Roller in the building. What up? What up? Bleach Report Boss was good. Mia Kim was good. Appreciate you. Robert Brooks was good, bro. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Janet MOC was good. B Shack, I see you. Dark Kent was good. All right, let's get into it. AB, it's good to see you, bro. BKC in the building was good. Bro, we give up threes like it's candy. We give up, and we haven't made an adjustment about it all year. We do have shooters. We do have shooters. We scored 114 points. We shot almost 50. I mean, it's not that, bro. We play no defense. Let me tap y'all in, man. We just don't play no defense. Friends and family, we about to get it cracking. Pronte on deck, Jay Lewis on deck. We about to get it in. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. What up, Jay Lewis to the bottom left was good. Pronte was good to the
on,
bottom
y'all?
right. Pronte about to black out. I already see it, bro. Go ahead, Jay Lewis. It's on you, bro.
Man, this it's getting to be a chore to watch this team, man.
Bruh.
Straight up chore.
So what you think about today?
Anymore.
Yeah, what did you think about today? What you think about today, man?
It used to be fun to watch Milwaukee basketball, man. It's no longer fun anymore. It's become like work.
No,
Cause like work.
It's hard to watch these guys, man.
No, you're right. You're right. It's the defense. Like the offense isn't as bad as people think. It's the defense. I mean, we're 20-some. They shot 51 threes. They only took of 89 shots.
Yeah, we ain't been playing defense all year, man.
That's crazy.
It's the coaching staff. The coaching staff. That coaching staff is full of mediocrity.
Mm-hmm.
They need to go. Like, Ain't nothing gonna change
What up, B
until that
Shaq?
coaching staff is gone.
I
Nothing's
agree.
gonna change.
I agree. And
And I've
would you
almost I
also
almost
agree,
feel
Jay Lewis, that you think that maybe some of the regression of Ryan Rollins and AJ Green could be due to coaching? I'm not saying they're not making plays. I know they're under, but I do think a
yes,
lot of their regression is due to
yes,
coaching, in my opinion.
yes, yes. That coaching staff is the cancer, man. It's the straight up cancer. I almost feel sorry for those young dudes out
Mm,
there because they not developing right.
mm-hmm.
AJ Jackson Jr. should have been already better than what he is right now. But because of that coaching staff that we got, he's stuck on the bench
No, I
and
believe.
he has no sense of urgency to even get out there. It's kind of sad to look at.
No, I agree. I agree, man. That, but it is what it is. But the thing I want to address first is Giannis looked like he need to be done for the year. He looked crazy out there trying to move, trying to jump, dunk. He looked crazy. I think Giannis need to shut it down. I think
Yeah,
this need to be enough. This need to be
he was
enough,
sounding like he was sounding like an old man out there a little
bro.
bit.
Yeah,
I heard him out I heard him out there like, oh, struggling.
I
Oh.
man. But he tweaked himself early in the quarter. I hold on, what's that? B Shack. Is this what we was talking about with Giannis? Why we wanted him to be shut down?
Yeah, yeah, and I gotta jump on and jump off.
Okay,
It was just it's bad, man. This is so bad. Um, Giannis is not enjoying playing with the Bucks.
agreed.
The more he plays with this team, the more it's going to be ingrained in his mind. This team has no hope to go anywhere anytime soon, whether he stays or whether he goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think on his part, the love is gone. I think that special love affair that the fans have had with him, I think that's done. I
Mm-hmm.
think this has run its course. This
Oof.
franchise is in shambles right now. Doc is a big reason for it. And even a night when you have, man, the way Turner and Kuz were shooting, man. Um, when you have two guys that get that hot, especially in the first half, you should something good should happen in the game for you.
Mm-hmm.
But it can't happen because anytime this team gets a lead or they're playing with the other team, they're going to self-destruct. This is a bad team. It's a bad team. And when Kuz got hot, I mean when he got hotter than fish grease hot, I was saying it's only a matter of time before Doc pulls him. Doc is going to pull him when he gets to the height of his. Now he had a couple of heat checks, but on one of the heat checks, the ball was like halfway
Wait,
down when he
and
came
yeah,
out.
that three. Yeah, I
He
know
was still
exactly what you're
hot,
talking about. Right.
and he had confidence. But you pull him. I, I, we. This is really. I don't. This team needs to be blown up, man. I don't hear no
Whoa, whoa,
arguments
whoa,
about.
whoa, 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 whoa,
I don't want to
whoa,
hear no
whoa.
arguments about whatever. The team needs to be blown up, man. Period.
You at that point?
From a basketball standpoint. Now, people want to kind of say the economy, you don't get rid of a play. From a basketball standpoint, is over. You cannot generate enough, make enough moves to make this a championship team. Giannis wants to be a championship team. So we can hope against hope. But but my eyes tell me one thing, my heart may say another. But this franchise is awful right now. It's awful.
We're in such a bad spot. I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like there'd be no progress without. I actually want to say we're harping a lot on Doc Rivers as we should. But I see you on the chat too. Hey, Horse got to be held responsible to some of this too. Like I think to me, they need to go in tandem. Like
Well,
like
what
Horse
did I
to
say?
drive it, and then Doc should be riding
You're
shotgun,
right.
leaving Fiserv Forum.
You're right. And I've said this early on. I've said this months ago. One of the main problems with the Bucks organization is they don't have a real press corps to hold them accountable, because these dudes will hide. These dudes will be quiet and not say nothing. I heard someone say yesterday that they believe that Horse has lost his power in the organization. It's all in the owners right now. He has no authority. So I don't know. That's why he's not saying nothing. Why he's not coming out. But something is wrong. You at least with the Giannis injury, with the decisions about the
Mm-hmm.
draft, you at least come out and have a professional press conference and say, listen, this is our direction. This is what we decided to do as an organization. Nothing. Nothing. It's just wild, man. I've never seen
This type of
nothing
this lack of
quite
communication like
like
this is
this.
crazy. This
Years
is
ago, when the Knicks were bad, um, the GMs of the Knicks would never come out and talk to the press, and they were dogging Dolan for being a terrible owner,
mm,
right? But you had the New York press every night just battering the Knicks with
mm.
questions. Where is Dolan? Where is World Wide West? Where are these dudes? No one's asking the questions. And Doc goes into these press conferences and bullies everybody in
That's
there.
true.
He doesn't even let them finish their questions. He gets upset if you try to come too negative with it. He's gonna turn it around on you. And so all I can say is the best hope for this organization is Doc. Well, I heard Bobby Portis talk today about that he feels like Rivers ain't definitely not retiring, because who's gonna walk away from 14, 15 million? Who's gonna
Millie.
do that?
Exactly that.
So they're gonna have to fire him. They're gonna have to fire him. They need to fire him. To me, they need to fire him now, but they're probably not going to do it because of the. This sounds stupid. This is how
Mm.
weak the organization is. They're probably not going to fire him because they don't want to mess up his Hall of Fame his Hall of Fame, run, whatever.
At
That's
what
probably what the
cost?
deal
At
is.
what
It's
cost? You're
already messed
damaged.
up.
Yeah, yeah. It's already messed up. You look crazy
I
these last three.
know, but this organization, everybody wants to, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Horse. He probably don't want to look. They probably were trying to salvage something good. At least we have a Hall of Fame coach. I don't know.
Right.
All I know is Doc is supposed to be fired and he's not, because these losses get worse and worse. What do you have to do to get fired?
That's what
What do
I
you
want
have
to
to do
know.
to get
What do you
fired?
have to do? Like, this is crazy. He almost
So
got to pull
anyway,
a Ime Udoka to get fired. He got to go that extreme. That's the only way he'll get fired. Hold on, let me get these super chats. We going to spin the block. Go to Pronte real quick. Hold on 1 second. John Hassel, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Doc needs those last checks for retirement. Clearly, don't make no little checks, though, John Hassel. Don't miss some big checks. I get it. That's why it's up to the organization to pull the plug. King Kwame, appreciate the 199 super chat. GA needs to get his condition up and pass the ball. Jesus. Yo. GA need to sit down, bro. That's it. He hurt, bro. He looked hobbled. He don't have no explosion or lift. And then for Doc to send him back out there should be a lawsuit for
this is
malpractice.
foolishness. It's foolishness. This is foolishness. It is like the Keystone Cops. It's like Laurel and Harley. It's like Abbott and Costello. This is a bumbling franchise who who have a superstar. They don't even know how to protect him. They don't even know how to stand up for him and say, "You are not playing. You are not well. You are number one asset. And if you're not staying, we got to keep you healthy to get the most the most back for you. It don't make sense. This is franchise malpractice.
It is. Thank you.
It's malpractice. And I got to go because I don't this chat, I don't got nothing good to say. No one's gonna want to hear me talk tonight. Definitely Pronte gonna hear me talk. So I know he don't agree with me. But
Pronte might
I'm
agree with
always
you.
gonna keep it real. I'm never gonna like blow smoke in people's eyes. Like this gonna fix itself. This is broke and ain't gonna get fixed. Period.
Hey,
I'm out.
B Shack, hold on.
Peace.
Hold on 1 second, B Shack, before you leave. We'll go to Pronte. They said Scales is saying that Doc, instead of talking about how the Bucks got blown out, he talking about Bam scoring 83 points. I told y'all, Joe, I know old school cats like Doc Rivers. They talk real slick and they'll make you forget why you was mad. You get what I'm saying? They'll start talking about
Smoking
something
mirrors, man.
Yeah, man. They'll rock you to sleep. He one of them old
Smoking
school
mirrors.
cats. Yeah, man. Just rock you to sleep. Man. You gonna stay on or you gonna get off, B?
Nah, man. My wife looking for
All
me
right.
right now.
All right,
man.
that's cool.
I can't even relax right now, man.
All right, B Shack, go.
All right. Peace.
All right. Appreciate you, B Shack. Pronte on you.
Man, I mean, I don't know if I disagree with B Shack. Only thing I would say about B Shack is the New York Knicks been a trash organization for how many years since I've been alive. So I don't care how New York run things. To be honest with you, press, no press, that's it. I believe that alone. But the Bucks, they should just do what I said a long time ago. Just let it be. Just let it be. Just end the mystery. You're tanking. You're clearly tanking. This is nothing but a tank job, dressed up and just trying to keep somebody coming to the stadium. I don't care what you say. That's why Giannis is playing. That's the only reason why Giannis is playing. Because they still want somebody to come. So, they trying to end the year out with a little bit of revenue. And that's it, man. They tanking. Look at the rotations. They got a 13-man rotation. What serious team has a 13-man rotation? Zero. So, the Bucks ain't trying to win no games. They don't know who they want to play. They just playing anybody who come in.
Facts,
AJ
Robert.
Green starting at the 3. Now, New York been trying. New York ain't won a ring since I've been alive. Don't start talking like a Cowboy fan. That's how I feel about New York.
Hey, Janet MOC with that.
I never take New York seriously, so I don't care what they do in New York because it ain't never worked for them. That's all I know. So, that's all I'm gonna say about New York. But if Bronson didn't save them, they still gonna be the same New York. They gonna lose in the playoffs. End of story. But
Right.
outside the scales.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, my thing is, man, the Bucks tanking. We should be watching the tournament because that's what we're gonna be. That's what we should
came
focus
on here
on.
at a completely different type of time than I anticipated.
Let's
I wasn't ready
focus
for
on the
this, Pronte.
tournament.
Wow, Pronte.
Let's focus on the tournament because we gotta see what player fits this team.
Can I pause you for a minute, Pronte? What changed in your philosophy?
What you mean? Nothing. I've been said the Bucks should tank. I've been said the Bucks should sit Giannis. I've been said this. I said this a long time ago when y'all said the Bucks was winning. Oh, they gonna be this. I said I don't know why. They should just get the draft pick and move on because they ain't got it. They ain't got it. You don't have it. You are not a good team when you refuse to play defense and you got this type of offense. You don't have your offense ain't cold enough not to play defense. You don't have an elite point guard like Steve.
And that is a problem. That is actually a problem where we don't have no point guard play. That is a problem.
Only way you can play a team be a team that doesn't play defense, you gotta have a really good point guard. That's the only way I've seen it work. It ain't never worked without that. So the Bucks don't play defense, so they gonna lose, especially in March and April, because teams are serious now. That ain't gonna let you play trash defense and beat them. Like, so that's why we get blown out by 30. We just get exposed every night. Nah, because teams are like, I'm trying to make the playoffs. I ain't finna let them lose to the Bucks. They even be coasting. Look, if you know some teams coast. Like this team, the Suns, they coast. They're like, wait, it's too close. Let's turn it up. And they turned up the defense, got a couple stops, went on a little run, and it was over. Bucks couldn't do nothing, and that's what every team been doing to us for like last month, ever since the All-Star break, basically. You
Right,
know, I told him when I said,
treating us like Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. They just
yeah, just like
carrying us to a certain
but
point,
they
and
treating us
then
like
they
a
turn up.
non-contender. They treating us like what we are. We a joke. We a joke to the league. They ain't take us seriously. They ain't take us when you think about it. They didn't haven't took us seriously since the beginning of the season. When they was talking about the Bucks only got Giannis, they got these da 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 players. You know they ain't gonna be good. And we got hot. We got a little confident at the beginning, but it turned out to be true. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, it just turned out to be true because one thing players know is how the NBA functions. And they know what talent and when teams are trying to play serious basketball. And the Bucks with Doc, and they know Doc. And Doc know the NBA. One thing Doc knows the NBA. He don't know nothing else. He know the NBA because he been in it for a while. He been finessing the league for almost 20 years. So he know exactly what he doing. So he know this team ain't good. He know he ain't good. He know he ain't good.
This is wild right now.
But he gonna cash out that $10 million check every day.
This is so wild. Go ahead. Then we gonna go to Amtrak to go back to Jay Lewis. Go ahead,
how many 30-point losses can we have before you see that this team ain't good? You don't lose by 30 and be good. Like that's like 10 games this season. Losing by 30.
What about how many times we done lost by 20?
I don't even know. They double it 20 games. But I'm just saying, like we just was not. The thing is, Giannis can't take it. That's the real issue. Giannis don't know how to. He having flashbacks of his earlier years. He like, but I'm older now. I don't want to do this again. You know what I mean? And that's the problem the Bucks was having. They told him this was a down year, and they meant it. That's what we saying. They meant it. As fans, we want our teams to win. I get it. I want them to win. I want them to at least play. But the real problem is we want to be competitive, and we don't have a coach that's competitive. He's not even trying to compete. We have the laziest coach in the league, the worst coach in the league. And he's guaranteeing that we get a lottery pick. He's doing an organization job. He's an organization man. He's a corporate guy. So Doc is a corporate guy. So he's doing what's best for the organization by tanking the team himself. Now, he's getting paid handsomely to do it, because he getting paid $10 million to make sure that his team loses. I know it don't make sense, but it's just it's like when a company they about to go out of business, they stop selling certain things, they stop doing certain things, but they don't tell the employees. They don't tell the employees. You know what I mean? This is what the Bucks is doing. They putting out a certain ass. They stop playing defense. They get Doc as a coach. He a terrible manager, but he's like, it don't matter. We don't really care anyway. You can be terrible.
Hold on 1 second, Prot. I want to get the Amtrak so we gonna spin the block again. Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead, Amtrak.
Go ahead, Amtrak. It's on you, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been on here, but
bro,
they played the Suns, so I figured I had
Yeah, big spot of power. Go ahead. It's on you.
Yeah. I agree with a lot of what Pronte is saying. The main thing I see from the Bucks is like they are actually doing exactly what the coaches tell them to do, but it's not working. Like I see them they're running sets, like they're playing the defense that the coaches have them out there to play, but it's just not working. Like the scheme isn't working, and the offense, people start breaking plays. There's like bad turnovers. There's no accountability. Like if you come down, like Ryan Rollins went 1-on-3 on a fast break, and he drove right into 3 Suns, and he got stripped. And then he fouled on right after the turnover. Like that kind of stuff. Y'all know, if it was like a regular coach, he would have been like, come get him. But like, we don't do that on our team. Like he might come back towards the bench, and then like the coaches might say to him, "Is like, look, that was stupid." You know what I'm saying? It's
Just keep doing what you're doing, man.
you should have passed the ball, or you should have pulled it back out
Right.
to run the offense. But we too late in the year for these kind of talks because they were doing this since the start of the season. And it's like what Mr. Cool has been saying, like there's no accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are not being benched. I mean, it's kind of crazy right now just watching the Bucks. But like the only thing I wanted to say is like they're running the plays, they're running sets and everything like that because in order to play they have to do that. But it's just not working. So at this point, I mean, if you read some of the articles by the journal beat writers and you can watch the game and you can see and the press conferences you can see like Giannis has said sometimes I don't know what we're doing on offense. And then you can see the beat writers saying, hey, the defense has gotten worse and people don't know what they're doing on offense. And in the press conferences, we don't get any answers. And so that's the main gist of my frustration is in the press conferences, the coaches have been saying the same thing. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Now, you know, in your own job, if you got the same problem over and over and over again and you couldn't fix it, they would get somebody else or they would get some help.
Right.
And that's what I don't understand.
Unless they take him.
So that's like when Pronte said the tank job is in. Like, I agree with him because they're like, well, it's too late in the year. The year's almost over. You know, why make a change right now and everything like that. But the way the defense has been playing for like the past 2 weeks, even with Giannis back, you're almost getting to a point where it's like we are unwatchable because I can see when they do that wide angle shot of Fiserv Forum in between there. Because I don't get the commercials.
I've been saying it, and I've been saying it. Go ahead.
Empty. And so it's like the fans are scared to boo because Giannis he booed. And so I don't understand what's going on right now with the owners and the GM and everything. But I think that this is a critical point. And just from all of our sports, Milwaukee fans are very loyal to the end. Like, if you losing, we don't, like, we care that you losing, but if we care if you're not playing hard.
Right.
And so these guys are playing hard, but like I said, the coaches, it's not good. We need a different strategy because I think that somebody else could come in here and put people in the better positions to succeed. Because, I mean, you look at it right now, this is the first time we pretty much had our whole team out there except for Porter.
Yep.
Because Taurean Prince was back. Mm-hmm. So we missed him the whole year. But it's just, I don't think that the scheme has worked, and there hasn't been any adjustments or accountability to the players when they make mistakes. And then there hasn't been, like I said, any adjustments. So it's kind of crazy because the Suns are going in like a completely different direction. And I think that had Mark Williams and Dylan Brooks been out there, this probably would have been even worse. And it probably would have started much sooner than it did in the second half. Because the Suns, they go all the way to the end. Because I watched them just like I watched the Bucks. Mm-hmm. And so the difference between the Suns this year and last year is night and day. And it's because of the coach and Brooks. And so it's just that the Bucks need to look at that and figure out what are we doing. And that's what I don't know if y'all read the Journal beat writer Jim Orchowski. He said that. He was like, the question ain't whether or not it's time to get rid of Giannis. The question is, what are we doing? Because it looks like nobody knows.
That's what I've been saying, bro. There's no direction. The inmates are running the asylum. Like, I just, like, me even seeing Giannis play is infuriating. Like, what is the accomplishment? Like, what is the purpose, Ant?
Right.
I think he don't know what's going on. I think I think the Milwaukee organization needs to be sued by Giannis. To be honest,
what is up with Pronte today? Come on, bro.
Giannis don't know what's going on. everybody else does, and they know he don't know. And they take advantage of him. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know because he just want to play basketball, play hard, give it all for the team. The organization looking at him like, we ain't on that this year. Clearly, they're not on that this year. I'm telling y'all, clearly they on something. They have a different agenda, and Giannis ain't really caught up with the agenda.
Facts,
And
Gibson.
and I'm just saying, like, Giannis is just a player. He's a play hard player. He don't know what to do. And he watching, like he said, no direction, chaos, confusion. But it's intentional. It's all like intentional. The organization has decided on a strategy to tank the whole year. They even told him that, but he didn't get it. You see, so they told him this is going to be a down year, and he didn't understand what that meant. They told him that. They told him that. I heard it. I saw it in the news. Said they told me it's going to be a down year. He didn't understand to what extent that meant. He thought like they was just going to be in the AC. They meant they going for a lottery pick to rebuild the team. That's what they meant. So I think that Giannis just don't get it. That's why he's so frustrated. But they should tell him to sit down.
He has to sit down, man.
And that's the problem.
You can't, like you already said it. Pronte is like he don't know how to tank. You seen
he don't know how to tank.
You seen him play too hard, quote unquote, in preseason.
Yes,
and too hard, quote unquote, in the All-Star game. It's either Giannis is binary. It's either on or off.
Yeah, came in what's close to
yeah.
right.
There's no
he said he's binary. Shout out to IT. Go ahead.
Yeah. On and off.
All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. We gonna go to Jay Lewis. Hold on 1 second. Jay Stizzle, appreciate the $20 super chat. With having zero confidence that the organization can build a competitive team around Giannis, and with Giannis starting to age, the Bucks need to trade Giannis and start over. The ship is sinking fast. Wow! Shout out to Jay Stizzle. Let's go to you, Jay Lewis. And hold on 1 second. Start with Jay Lewis, and then we gonna go all the way around about that comment on you first, Jay Lewis.
I'm not gonna be long. I mean, we all saying the same thing, man. It's depressing.
Right.
It's super depressing.
But about Jay Stizzle's comment, hold on, Jay Lewis, about Jay Stizzle's comment, do you think it's time to move Giannis?
Man, I don't even know, man. Because I'm just confused about Giannis. I'm confused about the coach. I'm confused about the organization. I don't know what anybody wants to do with this team.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I just know it's depressing right now. And it's like I said.
But that's because it's depression, because you don't have no identity. There's no roadmap. There's no 30,000 foot, even a 30K foot view of what's going on. There's none of that. How can you run a multi-million-dollar organization without an instruction manual?
Multi-billion.
Right. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know what we doing, man.
See, I just get frustrated.
And like I said, it used
for
to
my
be,
regular work, and that would never happen, man. This is
It used to be fun, like
right.
several years back. Till now.
Several years back.
It used to be fun watching basketball.
Right. It's a definitely a struggle.
Now it's just like work. It's just like work.
It is.
You gotta work hard
it's crazy.
to watch the Bucks. You gotta work hard to watch the Bucks right now.
Hey, Robin said, if you love something, set it free. What's wrong? Shout out to Robin. All right, Fronte, on you. Is it time, or are you still 10 toes down on Giannis signed the extension?
The thing is, you don't have to trade Giannis to get these results. The thing is, you don't have to, but you can. The thing is, will it matter if you trade Giannis? That's the thing. It'll matter for Giannis. It won't matter. Would it matter for the Bucks though? Like I think people act like if they trade Giannis, the Bucks gonna just get better. That's not how that works. You gotta draft well. What's our history there?
Right.
Like that's the problem. What's our history
That's horse
there?
history.
Right. That is horse history.
Horse history.
Like horse history is terrible there. So if we gonna get rid of Giannis, we still gotta get rid of Horse and Doc. If we gonna keep Giannis, we still gotta get rid of Horse and Doc.
We
Either
gotta get rid
way,
of
we
somebody.
got to get rid of Horse or Doc, or else it don't matter anyway. So, because my point is like trading Giannis, yeah, you trade Giannis for Giannis. You don't trade him for the organization because if you got Horse and Doc, you ain't doing the organization no good.
Mm.
They gonna draft some stupid player. He gonna be a bust, and we gonna be looking even worse next year. So and then we gonna be going up with another number one pick that we don't even have probably. So I mean, my point is like Aiden said, what's the strategy? Like
Mm-hmm.
it seems like they trying to execute a strategy of tanking, which I long term I do think is smart for the organization. Not smart for Giannis, but smart for the organization. Because Giannis can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
He having a meltdown this year because they losing. They look so bad. So he ain't one of those superstars that understands that we tanking this year. He don't understand it. There's some superstars that do.
He,
You know what I mean? And we
Giannis
know
look
that.
like a fan right now.
He
He
a
look
fan.
like
He like
us.
what? He like Giannis like us. What's
Right.
going on? Why ain't nobody
Yeah.
rotating to the corner? What's the strategy? What's the plan? That's Giannis. Giannis is us playing basketball. Like what is these dudes doing out here? Like, what is that? Are you gonna call a timeout? Why?
What
That's
is
what
that?
Giannis is saying. Giannis don't get it himself. So Giannis
Yeah,
like us.
it's bad.
And they taking advantage of them, like they try to take advantage of fans. But eventually, Giannis is like the fans. Eventually, I'm not gonna show up, and
Mm.
Giannis is stopping and showing up. Today, it don't look like Giannis showed up. To be honest with you, he was walking up and down the court. He wasn't getting back on D. Giannis has stopped showing up. That means he might be what for the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Because he like I don't have a lot of years left. My body breaking down. I'm getting older. And I might want to have another shot for real. And I don't think this organization is going to do that for me. They're using me.
Right.
He's finally getting it. Maybe. But either way, we still have to do what? We had to get rid of John Horst. And
Mm-hmm.
because who has John Horst drafted that's been good? It's been, and that's what we got to understand. Like, this is a hot draft, so it's smart to, like, get a
Yeah.
top 10 pick in this draft. But there's some bust in this draft.
Right.
And can we get the player that's going to be the star or a player we can build around? That's the real question. And because we do got talent on the team, right? We got talent on the team. But look
We
how
just
they
don't have the
play.
coaching staff to
Right.
teach them anything.
That's it.
But we don't have a GM that cared or
1 second.
the owner.
Hey, Jay Lewis, let me tap you out for a minute, bro. Appreciate you tapping. Let me tap somebody in. Appreciate you, Jay Lewis.
Appreciate you
All right,
getting me
bro.
on, sir.
The owner doesn't. The owner is giving the directions now. You know what I mean? The owner is like, let it go, keep Doc. We ain't paying no another coach, and we just gonna ride this out, and we'll deal with it next year. We gonna see, cause I mean I know we saw the Packers, right?
Right.
How many people they let go? They let go all your star players.
Hey,
Cameron.
shameless plug. Packers live tomorrow because we got to celebrate Rashawn Gary being released from this team and Nate High. Packers live tomorrow. Go 1 second, Prate. Let me get these 2 super chats. Then we gonna go to Amtrak. Hold on 1 second. Salute to Gibson Nicholas in the Bahamas. Salute, Dante. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Doc Rivers and quietly Horse has wasted Giannis's years, and now we have gotten to the dreadful point where he might be washed. Wow. Wow, hell of a comment. Salute, Dante. My boy James, what's good? Appreciate the $5 super chat. We actually have plenty of talent. It's our damn coaches that aren't training these guys on how to play or how to play them. Yeah, facts. I do think we have talent, actually. I just don't think we have coaching. I definitely agree with that. Let's go to you, Amtrak. Hold on 1 second, Prime. Let's go to you, Amtrak Gibson, and we're going to slide right back to you, Prate. Go ahead, Amtrak. Do you think it's time that we move on from Giannis?
So I think everything has to be on the table at this point. Like Giannis is a generational talent, but I don't think his game in the half court is it's not. I don't want to say it doesn't work. It's like it's hard to describe because I can see him being effective. Like they'll put him on the elbow, and if a team is guarding him one-on-one, he'll just take his man and drive. But then in the same half court sets, he'll get the ball at the top of the arc and he'll initiate the offense. And then he just stands there. You know what I mean? And it's like, because he's not a threat as a shooter, it's teams don't guard him, and now everybody's in the paint. So we don't have another post player or another paint player that can cause gravity like that outside of Bobby. But Bobby is shooting the three so well, it's like he's only down there when Giannis is not in the game. So you can't put them both out there at the same time. And then Turner doesn't really play in the paint like that.
Correct.
So when Giannis initiates at the top of the arc, you got 5 out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so all of the shots that we take outside of the arc are contested because nobody is helping. Because Giannis is out there too. So you see what I'm saying? That causes an issue. Now, when Giannis in the half court and he runs up the court without the ball, like Porter or Rollins, they got the ball, and he runs to the block, you can see the difference in the offense. Like Giannis gets the ball, he turns, they double him. Now the ball's going all the way around, we get a good shot. But Giannis has to relinquish that point guard mentality. It's like, okay, I could do that when I was younger. I'm not a guard anymore. Like on the fast break, on the rebound, give him the ball, let him go. But on the half court, after the team has scored, he cannot bring the ball up. He has got to get into the paint. And then his game needs to mature to the point like all the other bigs, like Karl Malone, Barkley, Ewing, Olajuwon, all of that. Back when they first came into the league, they used to bang down low. But as they got older, they all developed a mid-range jumper. If Giannis could get that and then turn, then he's a triple threat. You know what I mean? But he even said that he wants to work out with Melo this summer so he can get on his mid-range. But he got to really be about it because he already worked with Olajuwon. He already worked with Kobe. All of them had killer
You can work with whatever you want. If you're not putting in the work and actually taking into account of what they're teaching you, bro, none of that matters. I'm going to say this. I'm no disrespect to Giannis. When I watched Kobe work with Akeem Olajuwon, we saw the next season him using those exact moves. Literally, verbatim, the exact moves. He was able to retain and process the information and put it into reality. Giannis is not able to do that, unfortunately. Because if you'd have worked with all these people already and we haven't seen anything, cut it out. It's not for you. If you try, it's just not for you. So in that case, take your big butt down to the block, put your hand up, ask for the ball, clap, get it, turn around and dunk. Period. Why do you want to make the game harder than it needs to be? Why do you want to dribble? Well, if I was that big and athletic, I would just put me in a yo.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even. He don't even really need to like bang anybody. Like the dude, he's like he probably.
This league is soft. This league is soft. He was dominating the post, man. The toughest thing these cats did was get tattoos. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Just shoot over him. Just shoot over everybody in the paint. Just rise up.
Yeah,
and shoot over everybody.
And then it's less wear and tear on the body. You're not punishing yourself.
Being big. Stop.
If he should be working with anybody, it should be Shaq. That's what I want to hear you working with. Work with Shaq. Work on a drop step. Work on a dominant post move. Man, go ahead. My bad. Shout out to Bleacher.
On the flip side, though, and then I'll let Gibson go. On the flip side, we have to have a coach that comes in and tells him, and that can command like that. It's like, man, in order for the Bucks to be successful, you got to play like this.
Right.
Otherwise, I mean, it's not gonna work. And then it's like you got to show them. It's like this will extend your career.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll get everybody else involved. You know what I mean? It's just. I don't think that he can play that downhill type of style like that no more. His body is telling him he can't.
Right. Agreed. On you, Gibson. Then we go to Pronte.
Salute to Amber, salute to Amtrak, salute to Pronte. Amber, it has been a while. I've been missing in action because the disaster of a team of a roller coaster. What I say, no, 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 no. I ain't getting. I ain't coming on this podcast. If I come on this podcast, I will explode. So the reason why I call in the podcast tonight is because I see Amtrak's Pronte and that guest you had was making a lot of sense
Mm-hmm.
a little earlier. What I would like to say, it's a few things where it's going to roll some eyebrow and I'm going to ruff up some feathers. If you allow me a few times, and salute to everybody down there in the beautiful city of Wisconsin, and salute to the organization what is feeling us as the fan again, what is
Mm-hmm.
feeling us as the fan again. I wonder why is Doc Rivers is still coaching this team after these losses? You lose by 30, you lose by another team the other night, and this man still get his job. What the hell is going on with this organization? So you're trying to tell me that y'all are not tired of losing? And with the Giannis situation, what Amtrak said, Amber, I don't know what to say. That Giannis could wake up as much as players as he wants. His problem is every summer when it's time for him to work out, his focus is not in America. His focus is on go to Greece, participate in the Olympics, don't give a crap about the team. And then after you see that his game is not expanding, it's being exposed, now you want to bring it up, you want to wait with players where you were all this time. Every year you want to go participate in FIBA, rep. Take some time and say, you know what? I'm not doing it this year. I can sit out and let me
Facts.
try to wait for my game. He is not doing that. So I'm not feeling sorry for him. Why should I come and feel sorry for him? He ain't feeling sorry for the team. Every year, watch it. He goes to participate, play for Greece. He go there.
That's
He
facts.
ain't give a crap. He ain't give a crap about his teammates. He go over there, enjoy himself. When the season almost start, then he want to work out. That do not work like that. If they could trade him tonight, tomorrow, I don't give a rap. They need to bring in someone and clean out this team, get rid of the coaches, get rid of all the coaches, the general manager, fire the owner, they gotta get rid of all of them because this
Here we
team has
come.
been
This is a
a
classic Gibson
disaster.
rant. When he get to the talk about firing people, you know it's a classic
This,
Gibson rant. Go ahead,
this
Gibson.
is Bronte, Amber, Pronte, and Amtrax. No jokes aside, I ain't even smiling because this team has been an embarrassing. After we fired all these coaches and we bring in Doc, it's like a curse come on this team that we cannot get it together from since then. The worst mistake this organization have made, they is
I gotta pause you for 1 second, Gibson. This Robin super chat is
Yeah,
wild.
it's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Shout out to Robin Walker Murphy with the $20 super chat. Then it gave all our reparations. The doc is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Yeah,
Yo, that is
it
hilarious. Classic
is.
Robin. Jesus,
that
the
is
queens of the
crazy.
chat. The queens of the chat. Oh, I told y'all,
Amber,
ruthless. Go ahead, Gibson.
Amber,
Shout out to Robin and the queens of the chat. Go ahead,
Amber,
Gibson.
Amtrak and Fonda, it is heartbreaking watching this team and the organization continue not to do nothing about it. Dorker was supposed to be then fired off this team. There's no way this man's supposed
No,
to
one
retire.
thing though, Gibson. Now, what's coming to play here that we weren't aware of because we thought the Bucks were still trying because they were only 4 games out and trying to make the playoffs. We are now feeling that the Bucks are attempting to tank. Gibson, hey Gibson, turn the camera a little to the right. You look crazy, right there. You go. You look crazy right there. Yeah, you look
All right.
crazy. All right, there you go. Is that we're in the midst of tanking? Even though we're tanking, I still would want to fire Doc, but that's what's going on. We're gonna try to get a lottery pick, Gibson. I think that's the goal. With about 20 games left, we're not gonna make up them 4 games with this team and this defense. It's just not. It's not a realistic expectation, in my opinion. I do feel like that's probably what's going to happen. But the whole thing is, who are we gonna draft? Like y'all said, like it's cool to have a whole bunch of draft picks, but it means nothing if you don't utilize them correctly. We've had plenty of decent draft picks as far as where we were drafted and got nothing. Where other teams got future stars or great role players or glue guys, we've got nothing the last 5 or 6 years. That is my fear of the draft. Is what if we draft another AJ Johnson?
Amber, I would like to drop something in your
Mm.
glove box apartment. in order for this to work right, that I was reading an article and you said it on the podcast. I didn't participate in it, but I listened to it. They said that at the end of this season, that clown is retiring. So
No. That's
if
what
the
we thought. That's what we thought. Bobby Porter said there's no indicators that.
come on, dude, you cannot be kidding me. We have to go another season with this jack on this team. No. But I would not call in another podcast if this idiot is still coaching this team. I would sit out for the rest of the season. I would not. No, Amber. We cannot allow that. Bucks organization, what are y'all doing? This man cannot coach anymore. It is time for Doc to go. I am calling the petition. Whoever want to march
Oh,
it to the
here
line,
we go. There
I
we
am
go.
calling it. I had
There
enough.
we go.
I had enough.
Right,
It
the
is time.
petition.
It is time. No.
Hey, it's done now. It's done.
It is
When
done.
boy, if y'all just
I-
joined this pod, when Gibson
I
called
am-
for somebody job, the next day they
Go
gone.
right, they going back. Gibson, he trying to get people out.
Amber. I want Dog gone. I want Ham gone. I want Baker gone. I want all of those dudes. I want all of them gone because they are serving this team no purpose. I want a new voice. I am voting and vouching for a new voice. As of tonight, I am vouching for a new voice. Amber, I will not call in another Bucks podcast until this idiot is off this team. I put my hands up and I vouch to that. I will not call in until Doc Rivers is off this team. If the
Get him,
Bucks,
Gibson. Get him, Gibson.
it's time to go.
Damn,
It's time
hey,
to go.
Doc heard
Why
that. Try to pause
is
your
him,
internet. Doc tried to get at your internet just now. Go ahead, Gibson.
him, him and Billy Donovan, they probably got something on these owners in the NBA. These fellas them could lose. They team could get lose by 30 and they still keep their job. No, tonight I had enough. I am fed up. I had enough. It's time for him to go. John Horse, you gotta go too. This time you're going. You're going. Definitely you're out of here. So Amber, tonight, I salute the chat. I stand with the petition and I stand with the people of Wisconsin. It's time for Dr. Rivers to go. I stand with honor with them. I will sit out, Amber. If you want to see me calling, I can message in the group. I will not call in until I heard the breaking news that they has dismissed this idiot as a coach.
Classic Red. Hold on 1 second. We'll go to Fronte and back to Andra. Moji414 was good. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Bam Adebayo attempted 43 free throws tonight. The Bucks season high free throws attempted this season was 32. Just gonna lead that here. Yo. That is insane. Think about that. One player has more free throw attempts than our whole squad is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So Amber, my petition is signed. Jeff, I stand with you.
Yeah, Jeff Riley. Mm-hmm.
Dog gots to go. He is no fan of me, and he is not my coach. Right now, the Bucks do not have a coach. So, Fronte, the floor is all yours.
Go ahead. Hey, hold on. No Stray said Mr. Bahamas done fired everyone in the building. Who gonna turn off the lights? What is happening in the chat tonight? What is happening? I see all y'all got jokes tonight. That was hilarious. Go ahead, Fronte.
Missed it, man. Missed it. Everybody. You right. If it's one season, you right. It's definitely this season. Everybody need to go. Everybody need to go. Because that's been crazy like that. Even Giannis, some days he need to go. But my thing is like, I'm say Giannis is in the post, but my thing about Giannis when he in the post, he needs to pass the ball out the post. That's the real flaw. He do got post moves. Mm-hmm. He just don't like to pass the ball when there's three people around him. See, I don't know if I'm the only person that see three people holding him in the post and saying, "Oh, we need to trade that." Or just saying, why don't we have a system where you can't hold one player can't hold three people? No, I mean, three people can't hold one player.
Right.
Somebody should be wide open if we rotate the ball. But what I didn't like about this Bucks team is they don't want to pass the ball.
Correct. Very
no
selfish.
Player on a team wants to pass the ball. Everybody, even in their rotations, they all think about shooting. And then when they hesitate, the defense catches up. And they all do it. Every like Rollins, he drills in the paint and he's thinking about shooting first.
Yeah.
Nobody's thinking about playing team basketball. So I'm not sure if how far we are away from being a winning team. I actually don't think we're that far away. I just think we're a coach away from being a winning team.
Agreed.
To be honest, in a couple of dogs on defense, but we got defensive players, so it really we just a coach away. To be honest, in a shifting mentality, I would say honestly, like the Bucks would benefit from a defensive coach. Period. A
Mm.
coach that plays defense because they have their strengths are on defense, it's not on offense. Or else they'd be winning games.
Mm-hmm.
If their
That's
real
fair.
talent, their natural talent is on defense, Rollins, KPJ, Giannis, even Miles Turner, Usman Dane, they all, like I keep saying, they all can really play defense if a coach made them play defense. So they're just not doing it, and they want to be scorers, but some of them dudes ain't elite scorers like that. They're pretenders.
Right.
And when a team finally plays defense on them, they get shut down. So it's really just a coaching staff problem. Bring the coach from Orlando here. I bet you we in the top four seed with this team.
That's true.
I bet you we in the top 14 with this team because that I bring run down Thibodeau here. I bet you we in the playoffs, not in the playoffs. We just need a coach that emphasizes defense with this team. This team is a natural, really good defensive team
Mm-hmm.
that's not playing defense and trying to play offense because they're trying to get contracts. You see what I'm saying? They trying to get highlights and contracts. They're playing random basketball. And, and that's just the bottom line. And that's what we've been doing all season. But that's Doc. Doc has what coach needs a defensive coordinator and an offensive coordinator. I have never heard of that in basketball at all. Like that's
Phil
not a
Jackson did
basketball,
it.
huh?
Phil Jackson did it.
Oh, he ain't
That's
Phil
where he got
Jackson.
it. Right.
Yeah,
But my thing is, what did Phil Jackson run? A triangle offense. He had a whole
yeah, but
system.
that was Tex Winter though. Tex Winter ran the triangle. He invented the triangle and he installed it and everything. They had that's where the coordinator stuff came from. Is Phil Jackson started that stuff.
Then he
But
needs
for
some new
him, I got
coordinators. Then he needs some new coordinators.
yeah.
But what our coordinators running?
We don't know.
What
It
system
ain't
they
working.
running? Because we ain't got no system.
Not working.
That's all I'm saying. Like dude gave him a system to run. We ain't running nothing.
Right.
Wow.
All right, Amtraz, appreciate
I
you.
said we ain't running nothing.
Gibson, Bronte.
All right.
All right, man. But man, I just think
I'm
that we not that far away.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Go ahead.
I just think we not that far off, y'all. The Bucks was due for a down season. It's a recession in Milwaukee. Put it like that in the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks been pretty much in the playoffs for like the last
10 years.
10 years. So it's only a matter of time. And I know it's hard to deal with, but every team, every franchise kind of goes through this. I mean, the Spurs did it. You know what I mean? That's a pretty successful franchise. The Bucks are due. The thing is, like you said, what did they do? Trade Giannis? Or not? That's the real issue because
right.
they're on the down year. They're in a down year. They're rebuilding. They have to rebuild. The real problem was Dame experience failed. Dame don't tear his Achilles. We talk about something a little different this year.
I agree.
So, and that experiment failed. If Dame and Giannis is not injured, we're talking about something a little different. I think
No,
when they pulled the string on Dame and it didn't go the way they thought it was gonna go, that's what put us here today. And that's just the real reason. Then they had to, trade Dame back so Dame could be happy, where he was at. And then they left Giannis with nothing because Middleton broke down, Drew Holiday gone. No all experienced players got old.
Lopez. Yeah, Lopez.
They aged out.
Yep.
Aged out. And now Giannis is in his prime, towards the end of his prime, it looks like.
Yeah.
And they don't have no person to run with them. And I keep been saying the whole year, we just another player away.
Salute Jefferson.
Established player away from being a competitive team. But we don't have him yet. Like KBJ's close. Rollins is not close, but he's a good player. You know what I mean? He's a good player, but he's not close. KBJ is a little bit closer.
I agree.
But everybody else is just roster fillers in a way. You know what I mean? They just really just players that when you have these two stars, then you decide what pieces fit. But the Bucks
Right.
don't have two stars, so they can't run an offense with one star. You can try, but you got to get a good coach.
Yeah,
We
that's what we're
have the
missing.
we have a bad coach. But before the Bucks do anything, they got to get rid of Doc because Doc is a Doc is just like Brook Lopez. He's done in the league. He's really done. There's no reason to keep him around.
Right.
But the fact that you want to pretend like you gonna get some value out of him just being on the sideline
Sideline. Right.
because you gotta pay him $10 million a year. But what is it costing you in revenue by having Doc sit on the sideline for the next year? If that's what you decide to do, because he don't got it.
Right.
If you put any good players around him, you're gonna have another losing season, and the stadium's gonna be just as empty as it was this year. At the end of this year,
Yeah, it looked crazy at Fiserv.
and my
Hold on
thing
one
is
sec.
like,
We gonna go to you. We gonna close with you, Gibson. One sec. Let Pronte finish. We gonna close with you.
all right.
Go ahead,
So I'm
Pronte.
just saying, like, watch March, watch March Madness and see who the Bucks should get, and then what we got to do is hope that the Bucks do what the Packers did. Get
Yeah.
rid of dead weight.
Man, I
Get
can't
rid
wait
of
to
dead
talk
weight.
about that tomorrow. Oh,
Get rid of dead weight. Just
wait.
get rid of your dead weight, and then pick up the pieces you need. Get rid of the dead
Well
weight.
said, Pronte. Well
All
said.
right.
No, that's well said. And I'm with you. I hope you tap in tomorrow, Pronte, because I'm hype about what the Packers did. For real, for real. Go ahead, Gibson. It's on you.
Well, back to what I was saying. Number one, before we clean up house, you got to get rid of the two knuckleheads in the pen. You got to get rid of Mr. Horse.
Mm-hmm.
He got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Rivers, for the sake that one championship you've been living off, that done dry up, that done finished, that done long
Right.
gone. Now, Amber, if the Bucks were to do to get rid of Doc, number one, I repeat, I do not want harm. I don't want harm.
Same.
The Bucks need to make it. The Bucks need to go out and get one of the San Antonio's assistant coach or one of Houston assistant coach and bring them in. Those bunch of idiots we got on this team, you get rid of all of them. March all of them out. The same you get rid of dog, you dance them out. You ain't march them out. You
Mm-hmm.
dance them out of Fiserv Forum one by one. And then you say, okay, Giannis, you are not a point guard. You need a coach to go up in his face and preach that in his head.
Yes.
You are not a point guard. That is not your job. Everybody in the NBA today want to be a Stephen Curry. They want to shoot threes. Nobody want to be a Hakeem Olajuwon. Nobody want to be the Will Chamberlains. Ain't nobody want to play ain't nobody want to play in the post no more. Everybody just want jack up three. They
Mm-hmm.
want to play point guard. That is not how it works. In my case of scenario, I think Giannis hurt this team a lot. Why? If you have a point guard on your team, the point guard's supposed to be bringing up the ball. You are not a point guard. You are a power forward. That is your job. And why do Doc Rivers give AJ Green so much minute over them other rest of guys would could play? That's the problem I don't like about it. We have these guys in with have talent, but we just have the wrong coach. But
Right.
when we get rid of Adrian Griffin, we might as well just should have ride it out with Griffin. We just might as well should have ride it out because we had a good record under
Yeah,
Griffin.
but we can't cry over spilled milk because we all
Yeah.
wanted him
Right,
gone too because of how we were playing defense. He might
right.
not have been the
So
answer either because I think if you
right,
want to look at the Griffin people looking at that, we didn't have the legs that he needed to run his schemes anyway. He actually had schemes, but we didn't have the athleticism to be able to
right.
fulfill those schemes. So that was the problem with Adrian Griffin. Why even over the long haul, it would have never worked because his schemes took athleticism and IQ, and that's one thing that this team lacks is IQ and athleticism during that time. That's why that didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So the next coach, we got a lot younger now. We're a lot more athletic and a lot more open minded with a lot more younger players. I think they would be more adept to a system similar to what Griffin would probably run, which is why I also believe that we should be looking for a young coach. I don't want no Thibodeau. I don't want none of these old retread. I don't want no. I
Nope,
don't want
nope,
no
nope.
new old car with new tires. I'm
Amber,
cool.
Most
who is Phoenix coach?
He a young dude, ain't
A young dude. That's what I'm
he?
saying. That's exactly what we
uh,
need. Somebody that
I'm
know that's
Yeah.
hungry. What's
I'm
what?
what about Rondo? Rondo should would have
No, no,
been
no,
a
no,
good
no.
coach.
Rondo ain't coaching. He already said
We
he
don't
ain't
need no
coaching.
names. We don't need
Yeah,
no
he
famous
ain't coaching.
people.
He
We
got
just
kids he
need
trying to get to be professionals. So
we
I
just
don't know
need
when he gonna
real
coach.
coaches. We need a
Yeah.
real coach, a coach that's for real. We haven't had a
So
coach that's for real in a while time.
Go
we
ahead,
need a
Gibson.
coach with we need a coach who could get up and play his face. We need a coach who is not gonna baby no Giannis.
But it's
You
even
make
deeper than
mistakes.
that, though, Gibson. We need a coach that is going to come in and actually institute culture first, to
Yeah.
create
Right.
culture. Before you get into any of these plays or any of that, we need someone that's going to come in, demand respect, and create culture. Nothing starts before you create the culture. You have to have that first. Stand on that, then you move forward. That is the building block and foundation to all of these great franchise was culture. What do you know the Spurs for? Culture. What do you know the Heat for? Culture. And those are teams that have multiple championships or have been in the championship multiple times, not just once, because
Amber,
of culture. Go ahead, Prate.
who you think creates the culture for Miami and the Spurs?
The coach and the GM.
The GMs.
Mm-hmm.
It's big. It's the GMs. Pat Riley in
Yeah, that's
Miami,
true. Yeah, it's
and
true.
then it's the Spurs. So
Mm.
that's the problem with Horst. He's weak. He's supposed to be creating culture.
Weak.
Am I
We
lying?
got
Weak.
Am I lying though?
No, you
Who,
know.
think about who you just said. Who created that culture? Pat Riley went down there and created that culture. Who's
That's
his
true.
protege? Eric Spoelstra. Boom, it runs down like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Same,
Exactly. You're right. Exactly.
and
Yep, you're right.
then same with the Spurs. Then Pop was a big reason, but then the owners and they just said, "All right, we're gonna give it to some Pop, patch it out to who he thought was gonna what do exactly what I was doing the same way, pass it down, same system they've been running for years." And
it,
And then
it,
look at the coaches, even assistant coaches that leave the Spurs, they end up being successful.
with the culture, because they understand the culture, they understand what they got to build for organization because they learned it from organization. The problem is maybe the problem is the Bucks are going through an organizational change and the culture has shifted. So it could be the owners that's shifting the culture. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? It could be the owners that shift the culture because owners do shift cultures. And if the owner don't care, and you got this young John Horst who's been just relying on Giannis, and that's it. Because players don't really make the culture. It's the people above them that really want to
Mm-hmm.
win. Like when you think about Dallas, who made that culture? It was Mark Cuban all day.
Right.
Mark Cuban always wanted to win, so he always got the players that needed for. And he loved Dirk, so he made sure that the team sit around Dirk.
Right.
All that Mark Cuban, and what we've seen it with the Bucks, and this is why it's weird, and this is what B Shack is pointing to. They're not answering to nobody. We don't even know the new owner. We don't really know the new
We
owner
don't know
yet.
anything that's going on with the Bucks to
Do he
keep it
even come
real.
to the games? Do he even come to the games? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think the Bucks, and that's what's really worrisome about what the Bucks is going on
Mm-hmm.
now. What is going on up top? Because they're
Facts.
real quiet up there. And B Shack is right. There's not we're not hearing nothing from them, and they're letting Doc just sit there and parlay. Like like
Right.
I'm a,
Right. Hold on. Take us home, Gibson. I know it's good. Go ahead, Gibson.
I would really like for the Milwaukee Bucks that hired Sam Cassell. I really like
I
Sam
like
Cassell.
Sam.
He's a very because I think to my point perspective, and Pronte, I think Sam Cassell deserve a shot. I think Sam deserved a shot because he had good IQ basketball. He played on some great teams. He played with the Boston
Mm.
Celtics. He played alongside Hakeem Olajuwon, and he played also in the city of Wisconsin with the Milwaukee Bucks. He also played with them. So the Bucks organization have to make a decision. We cannot keep on repeating the same silly mistake year after year after year. Number one, you got to get rid of the GM. We need a GM who can come in here would know about drafting and know about execution. You need a GM who could go to the owners and say, I am the GM of this team. We understand that you're the owners, but I make the decision here. I
Mm.
have to select the players that I want for my coach system to be happy with, to work with, so we could develop. We don't even have a development program in this organization. All of these things need to be addressed. We have to develop players like how Miami develop players, how Golden State develop players. That the Bucks, we don't have nothing to say that this is a city that we need change, and I am pushing and relying hard for change.
Mm-hmm.
I want Horse out. I want Doc gone. I want Ham out. I want Van Baker gone. I want all of these cats them gone. If the Bucks have to go without a coach for a day or two, I could live with that. We just need
I'm
somebody.
with you. We don't need a
Willing,
Yo,
coach. We really don't need a
Gibson!
coach. I'm with you. Like, what we need a coach for?
Amber,
Gibson
I
is wicked. Go ahead, Gibson.
Amber, I am coming on as the voice of the people tonight. I feel their cry and I feel their pain. I stand with them in honor and respect and love that we need to call a petition. If we got to march around Fiserv Forum tomorrow with 50 times to get this man out there, we are willing to do that, Amber. We need answers from the heads above. We need somebody to come out to give us as a fan some type of clarification on what is going on in this team. This team never used to be like this. We need answers. I am demanding answers. I am demanding why is Doc Rivers is not fired yet. All of these things, the organization have to come out and make a press and give us the answers we need to find out why is this team is playing so bad. Why is this man still
Right.
have a job? The other team are being successful and this man still have a job. No, it do not work like that. Amber, I'm not even smiling tonight. I stand with the people and the city of Wisconsin. We want Doc Rivers out of this team. Yeah, you don't have your chance. It is time for you to go. You don't have it in you no more. It is time for you to retire. Go be with your grandchildren. Go do whatever you like to do. Go play golf. But please, we want you out of this team. I stand with the people of Wisconsin again. I am speaking on your behalf. Let us gather together and make our voices heard. We want Horse out. He's been there. He's doing a terrible job. He's not a good GM. And this is what I said. But the floor is
Appreciate
yours.
you, Gibson. Appreciate you.
stand with Orma.
All right, Gibson, appreciate. All right, Prate. All right, Gibson, appreciate you. Hey, this is actually classic. Prate, Gibson was both in their bag today. That was hilarious. All right, Gibson. Hey, damn, I meant to tell you to do your thing. It's sorry when you tap back in because Doc gonna get fired now for sure. Hey, Doc, you was playing too much. Now Gibson done got on you. You're done now. Now I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Gibson done got on you now, Doc. He on your tail, so I know it's a wrap. Hey, hey, Gibson don't play with the petitions. Shout out to Gibson. Oh, who was that? Hold on, I saw a comment in here. These college coaches don't work out. Hey, Jeff, I saw you talk about college coaches don't work out. Hell, these new coaches ain't working out. These old coaches ain't working out. Let's just try to get young. At least they'll be able to kind of understand the players a little bit more in modern NBA jargon and gameplay, because these old dudes don't got it no more. You have no choice but to look for a young coach. Other teams have been successful with young coaches. Why can't we be successful with young coaches? Doc ain't worked. None of these dudes worked. I'm tired of these old coaches getting new tires, man. We need a new car. Period. New car, 4 Giottos. New car, 4 Giottos. We need a whole new whip. This is crazy. I want a whole new whip. Interior, everything, brand new. I want to pull the wrapping off. We gotta look for change. Mr. Luther Gibson is hilarious. Mr. Luther Gibson. It's hilarious. Yo, some of these comments are wild. What is wrong with y'all? Oh, Chris Quinn is solid. Oh, damn, I missed it. Oh, was that Mr. 414? Yeah, Chris Quinn is solid, bro. He's definitely solid. Shaka Smart. Anybody like that. I just want a young mind. A young mind. I mean, how does it even look? Y'all got to understand. Check this out. How does it even look when your coach is constantly just bent over with his hands on his knees? No energy, no life. Look like he need a walker. I like that. That doesn't bold any energy for this team. And they play like he look. The Bucks play like how Doc looked, lazy and soft. That's exactly how they play. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, Twin Turbo VA. Hey, bro, we need a new whip. The rent is shout out to Bleacher. Hold on one second. Let me tap in. I said Gibbs and Brandon before I get up out of here. Hold on one second, y'all. Go ahead. What's good, man?
We're good. Vacation. Very good. I stopped in on last night because I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
I was sick, so I'm a little bit better, but I'm making
Good.
it in there. So, I'm thinking back, watching everything what y'all saying. And the reason my vacation anyway, um, it's time to die to go. It's time.
Agreed. Yep,
Because
I agree.
Gibson, Josh Gibson, Ponte, BJ, J. Cole, I mean, yeah, shout out to them. Also, I think, uh, I think we need to get everybody out of here because shut Giannis down because Giannis should not be playing first place.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So I think it's too much for us to handle. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much because I got a big thing in the comment section. Y'all better post this fans. Y'all better have y'all posters when y'all post it. I think more because if we trying to get that out of here, y'all better write the whole fire stop sign
Mm-hmm.
because we all I'm on that type of time right now.
I
And
think the whole community is on that type of time with Doc. But again, it's up to the organization. We can walk what we want. Obviously, we see the proof is in the pudding, where there's not many people in Fiserv Forum anymore. There's definitely been a drop in support by the fan base due to the product that's on the floor. So eventually, there will be change just due to financial loss. They definitely will make a change. The thing is it going to be now? Is it going to be in the off season? But they will have to make a change because their pockets is getting hit. Whenever somebody's pockets is getting hit, they're going to figure out where the problem is and then they'll make a change. And now everything is going to be pointing at Doc as the problem. It is significantly less people uh, in the Fiserv Forum. Just everything. You know what I'm saying? Even on the live, it's just less people because there's not a lot of energy behind the Bucks right now. We look crazy out here. So it's going to be up to leadership to start holding some people accountable to make a change on this team. Otherwise, it's going to be the same old, same old. We look crazy. I mean, like, how does ownership not see us looking the same, being in constant regression for 3 years? Ever since this man has been there, but we are paying him so much money, you're in between a rock and a hard place, and that's some of the things that need to be taken into consideration when you're talking about fire. You're asking people to eat millions upon millions. If you running a business, are you going to eat 10, 20 million? You got to ask yourself. That's the thing. If we talking about dollars, and I'm dead serious about this money, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to consider that. That's why I've been saying, as much as I want Doc to get fired, being fiscally responsible is going to be the smartest time to let Doc go in the off season. Being fiscally responsible. Now, if you're being emotional, you fire him now. Now you're going to be paying him to be home early, and he wins again, kind of. If y'all get what I'm saying. If we fire Doc, he still wins. He don't got to come to work, and he still get his bag. I guess now they want, like, let's just get our money's worth at least for this year, and then cut ties in the off season, and then just eat the money for that last year instead of eating it for this year and still he get nothing out of it. So that's the thing we gotta take in consideration is the dollars. The dollars always gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I believe the Doc will be let go in the off season just due to fiscal reasons. There's And that's the only reason. Otherwise, he'd have been cut. It would have been easy to just cut him and go to at minimum to have Darvin Ham as your interim coach. That would have been easy. But clearly, that still will cost them money. I think they're just trying to get their money's worth at this point. They're trying to squeeze that last bit of milk out the cow just to make sure they got everything they could before they let him go. And it's at the detriment of the team, of course. But again, 10 million this year, 10 million the next year is just a lot to swallow. You know what I'm saying? So when we're making these type of rash comments, we just got to take that in consideration as well. But the thing is that on the flip side is the longer he stays, the more players are regression, the more the worse the team looks, the longer that he's here. That is the problem that I hope that when a new coach comes in, they're able to correct or right the wrongs that were instituted or things that were let go by Doc Rivers. So that is the best case scenario for this team is to let him go in the off season. If it was possible, let Horse go, get a new GM, let the GM pick the coach, let the coach pick the players. That's how it works in a top tier organization. You get the GM, new GM, GM picks his coach. Coach gets his players to institute a system that he's already told the GM. If you don't have that line of communication correct, you'll be the Bucks. Simple as that. Simple as that. So we got a day off tomorrow from the Bucks. Then they play again on Thursday. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking some Packers and see a lot cracking over there. So yeah, another L tonight, but I guess it's to be expected. I'm just gonna be under the assumption that we are tanking at this point. I don't see any other reason. That's why these rotations look.
It's not gonna go away on Monday.
Yeah,
This
that's it.
season,
So
this season, all I can tell you is Bucks ain't some Philly friends. Get ready for a Packers season. Because this season's done for. This season's done for. Because, like,
he should want to talk about it. That's crazy, Mr. 414. They asked Doc about it during a press conference. Doc said he didn't want to talk about it. Oh, what do you mean he don't want to talk about it? That's crazy.
that,
That is
that's why
crazy, Mr. 414. What?
I agree. Because I agree with Pat saying, you lie, back then, Doc is a politician. He don't want to be
Yeah,
the
we gonna have to see, man. Like this is just getting crazy. I might have to go watch this. All right, Brandon, we about to get up out of here. Brandon, what's your last words, man?
How can I say this? Buck Nation family friends, it's been a fun ride. It's been a roller coaster ride. It's been a fun ride. This season went downhill.
Sure did. Sure did.
It went downhill that fast.
I'm just hoping that Giannis can stay healthy and figure out what we gonna do with Giannis in the off season. If he gonna sign an extension or we're gonna move on from Giannis. As I keep reiterating, this is gonna be one of the most important off seasons that we've had in quite some time because it's literally gonna shift the direction of this franchise. Are we gonna stop the bleeding and start back ascending, or are we going to be some bottom feeders for a few years? This offseason will be very important to the Bucks' future in multiple ways. I'm definitely intrigued to see what's going to happen with the Bucks in the offseason. But I do think deep down that Doc will finish out the rest of the season. I definitely don't see. I don't think he's getting canned. I think we just got to eat the defense and all of that. Like I said, just hope we can outscore people. That our offense is our defense at this point. So then we're just gonna see what happened. But all right, y'all. All right, Brandon, man. Appreciate you tapping in, Brandon.
No problem.
All right.
Taking one guy to move the Buck Nation family friends. Taking one guy at a time. Taking one game at a time. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow about this Packers stuff.
All right, Brandon. Go ahead, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Hey,
Get well soon, too, bro. Get some rest. All right,
no
Brandon.
problem.
All right, bro.
No
Go.
problem. No problem.
All right, y'all. Damn, we just been taking nasty L after nasty L with this team. This is crazy. But I do feel like we tanking. No Stray said time to watch Marv Madness and scout one draft pick at a time. Yo, why can't you get no straight, bro? No. Damn, no strays ain't got no chill. No strays. You quick to kick our back in, ain't you? Right, let's go. Facts. Shout out to Patricia. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. If you haven't already, hey, get the 2 likes up, y'all, to get 50 likes. Why is it always a struggle to get 50 likes? It be hanging at 45, 40. Let's just get the 50 likes, y'all. It helped the channel. It's for the free 99. Help your boy. This is the Best Bucks podcast. Don't you want more people to support the Bucks to be here in this community? It is the best community on YouTube. Do you not see the quality of the comments in the chat and the top tier jokes? Top tier jokes? What? You're entertained 360 when you come to this live. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. We just got done discussing another L by the Bucks. Got their head beat in by Phoenix at home. Phoenix hit 25 threes, shot over 50% from the field, almost 50% from three, and we got treated. Giannis looks hobbled. This team has no direction, no focus, and I don't know what to do, but we're going to keep supporting. We go, hey, chin up, chest out, y'all. We got to support this team. Win, lose, or draw. It is what it is. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying comment. Yeah, bro. Hey, no strays. Hey, no strays ever tap in. The numbers gonna go crazy. The numbers gonna go crazy. Shout out to No Strays. Oh, man. Shout out to No Strays, the homie. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. No Strays legit, man. He be here, win, lose, or draw. Thank you for the 50 likes. Appreciate y'all. Hey, we spinning the block tomorrow to talk a little Packers for like an hour-ish. So tap in. I already put the live out there. I might go a little earlier, but at the latest 9. But we definitely got to talk Packers tomorrow. I can't wait. So many people that I've been waiting to get their lockers cleaned out have been cleaned out. Let's chop it up tomorrow, y'all. All right, y'all. Go. I love this community. It's awesome.